They knew how.
They had to get in while the getting was good.
That's a nice house, like that. You know,
it is.
you have the perfect onlook of Shit Creek, and that's a.
I'm sure the smells in this house are just the aromas, just to die for. Literally.
I mean, there's a. Hello, this is Yahweasel.
And Mallow, let's continue to play
Timeshare Idiocracy. I realize we're doing an intro, but whatever. Look at that far-off view with the bizarre highway madness going on.
Ignore what's going on in those 2 bits.
Basically, if you look between the separator at the top of the screen and the bottom of the screen, it looks fine. You just have to not pay too much attention to what's going on. At the extremes. The middle, you can't see enough from this angle to really tell.
Yes,
so the middle is fine. It's the fact that it's buffeted by Shit Creek and backwards highway that's really going to cause the problem.
Yeah. Well, he actually made I don't know what I want. Know if I want to call it a suggestion.
It is a suggestion. I'll say my own suggestion. So. I realized that given that I have reversed the highway and this roundabout, if you reversed Franklin and Cedar Street, I think that would improve things because of how they're divided. It would not be great here where they come back together, but that's less important than the rest. And so, the way it connects to the roundabout would be better. The way it connects to the other roundabout would be better. And it's not that critical how it connects to the other roads. Yep. And so I think that would actually improve things.
Yeah, so I think I am going to do that. I think actually my first step is I'm actually going to create another roundabout right here on this intersection. And then extend the Cedar Street all the way to there.
There's, 4 blocks from me, within walking distance, there's a point, it's hard to describe, but it's road stupidity, where a 2-way road meets a 1-way road, but there's also an exit coming off so that people come, because the 1-way road is a major road, and there's also sort of a normal exit coming off of that so that people can get off of the 1-way road onto the smaller 2-way road more easily. So anybody going that direction onto the 2-way road, going away from the 1-way road, should be taking that exit and must be taking that exit, but it continues to be a 2-way road past that exit, so there's about maybe 100 feet where it is a 2-way road, but one direction is literally inaccessible.
Nice.
You can't get there, and it's like, did nobody notice that they built this road in such a way that there's actually inaccessible road here?
Alright, so here's the thing. I could continue to reverse it this way, or I could not. So
I mean, it's gonna be a problem at one location or another.
Yeah.
My own thought on this is that this roundabout is so central and so traffic heavy that you will do better to reverse it past there and hope that the next roundabout down is going to be less major. But
that and this roundabout is bigger, which allows more traffic to fit in it.
Roundabout to connect Rockaway Street.
So I think
this is not a problem that any real city has to deal with.
No. So I think here's the deal. Roundabouts, traffic lights are bad in roundabouts, but this particular traffic light might be good.
It's like an anathema to have a traffic light in a roundabout, but also this isn't a roundabout.
It's not real. This isn't real.
Are you going to continue Dexter Street?
I am going to continue.
Oh, you know Street? What? Yeah, because I can now sort of see it. Like this area, you can connect through in that way. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to make this road make sense.
Right.
as much as you didn't want me to, or, as much as the point was to not make sense.
Well, it was mainly just to look like a scar. I'm not that concerned with whether it functions as a road. I'm more concerned with whether it looks terrible.
So I knew that was going to happen, but one thing I can do is use my Move It mod, cheese it, and by cheese it I mean just make it look nicer. I'm actually going to shift this down one so that I can bring this in and connect it up.
What you want is for a park entrance to be on the wrong side of a major thoroughfare so that you enter the park and then immediately have to cross a street. There you go.
Really?
What?
It's because this is why Move It mod is a mod. Because it's still considering this right here a hill. There we go. It's all neat and tidy. Look at that. It's like that road was meant to be there all along.
Damn.
I know, you're so disappointed.
It looks kind of nice now because it squares off nicely. Mm-hmm. I have failed in spectacular fashion.
All right. Oh, geez, that's 12,000 though. I think I need to get more residents in first.
And there is a lovely roundabout that would look even better with a wind turbine right in the middle.
Is there now? I don't know where you're talking about. Oh, look at these little residential areas.
I mean, I think the one on the cliff would make some real nice houses.
Oh, this right here?
Just build your house literally off the side of a cliff, Dracula.
Right. Indeed. All right, let's see how this new road is working. This looks so wrong. It just looks so wrong. It's all backwards.
It's all weird. The thing is, they should be, so like a lane change is necessary here, which is the problem. Yes. If you want to go straight, you have to change the lane. And having it go around gives them plenty of time to change lanes. But instead, they're just they're just entering it in the stupidest possible way.
Correct.
Well, they're waiting for the first minute. They seem to be choosing the lane they want as they enter the... Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the city.
Everything is fine.
Stop asserting that there's a lot wrong with this city. There's probably not.
Everything is fine.
Just don't... well, the fact that you haven't given electricity to this house is apparently...
they'll get electricity eventually when other people decide to move in next to them.
They decided to move in the place that would not get them electricity.
Well, they needed the view of Shit Creek.
They knew how...
They had to get in while the getting was good.
That's a nice house. Like that,
It is.
You have the perfect onlook of Shit Creek, and that's
I'm sure the smells in this house are just the aromas just to die for. Literally.
I mean, there's and you still have a fair amount of... You're making tons of... Because this is a wonderful city. This is a great city.
I am making a lot of money, so I don't know how.
No, because we've built the perfect city, Mallow. Stop questioning it.
You must be right. I must just... I clearly don't understand city management.
So a few of my goals here are just to sort of experiment with how cities' skylines will deal with rather odd scenarios. So I want you to move the camera a little bit left here. I have a very particular road in mind, a little bit north.
Okay.
Terry Street.
Right.
I have a 5-word description for you. One-way dead-end street.
One-way dead-end street. Okay, so I'm destroying it and replacing it as a one-way dead-end street.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want... Because that's the only connection in that area. It doesn't...
From which side? From Madison Street or from Ashton Avenue?
So in my mind, I viewed it as from Madison Street.
Okay. That's sort of what I was thinking, too.
Yeah. I'm curious to know what the game will do when you put a one-way dead-end street there.
It looks like it makes people walk.
It's just not usable as a street now. But you can still zone it. That's so interesting. You could make pedestrian-only areas by
the only problem, though, that's going to arise is all of these people are going to start complaining about trash and health and crime, and whenever there's a fire, they're all going to burn down.
I can see that's true.
Well, that might not be true because they can get there. They just have to despawn. They parked. What are they gonna do?
If you drive in at all to park, you're just stuck now.
Yep,
you're in the event horizon of a black hole at this point.
So they just made a delivery, and then you see they just vanished.
That's so good. We've like made City Skyline go. Well, yeah, I genuinely don't know what to do with this. So bye.
You don't know what you're doing. So okay. Hotels are considered commercial.
Right, okay, because I think that building at the end is a lovely little hotel. It's a lovely place, but while you can check out, you genuinely can never leave.
Right. This is the Hotel California.
Yes.
In fact, thank you for inspiring me.
It's going to make it a historical building and name it?
No. Well, but what I'm going to do instead is make it a hotel. Literally.
Oh, you can say this must,
I can say, the closest I can do is say it has to be tourism specialty, which...
Right, okay, which it'll probably choose a hotel, because what else would it choose?
have, yes, exactly.
It's so good. You know, I never made good on my threat to make that loop real long.
True, yet. I do want to fix this at some point, but... I don't have enough money to really do a great job yet.
You're making tons of money because this is the best city on Earth. Like, this is...
I am making tons of money.
This is as good as any city gets.
Hey.
That looks a bit hotel. Yes, it's a grand hotel! And a historical building. Instantly. Instant historic. Oh, I love the fact that cars come in and then just, like, cease their
Oh, look, that police car just ceased to exist. This is what we spend all our money on in the police department. We just have to constantly buy new police
Anytime
cars.
there's a problem at the Hotel California, they had to drive up and just leave it there, and then somebody has to pick them up on Concord Street.
Yep.
I'm somewhat... So I don't know, like, I guess I
have no idea
whether you're disappointed
or
yeah, exactly.
Or
like, I don't know what City Skylines should have done about that, but their option seems to have been that essentially there's no consequence. Like, it seems to work fine.
I guess so.
In my mind, it was one way in. I thought that made more sense, question mark?
Well, and it allowed us to make the Hotel California.
He just checked into the Hotel California.
Yep. And now he will never leave. Oh,
outstanding. Wonderful. I'm really happy with that.
That's pretty good. I approve. We do have a nice blank spot here.
Your little split road... that you expanded how far it was split through. I want it to continue being split on the other side. And
all the way to this.
Split all the way to it until it, joins there. Which isn't, that's not a lot, but it just, I like those two little slots of zonable space in between.
All right, so I do have a lot of money right now, and I'm actually going to put that to good use. I'm going to...
Why? What would ever happen that you wouldn't put it to good use?
No reason. I am going to go ahead and put in another recycling center. Also want to get some nature reserve stuff in here.
That's right, yeah. Again, this is another situation of, like, imagine if a city actually did this. Like, they just pumped their raw sewage to the mountaintops and then had a nature reserve where you could walk down this lovely path next to raw sewage.
And see where it's all coming from.
Can you make and this is not a demand, this is a suggestion, but like, can you make a walking bridge so that people could get a nice overlook of the sewage falls?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like right here?
Yeah, that would be a great place for sewage falls overlook. And again, not demand, just suggestion, but
no. I agree 100%.
It's like the paths over Niagara Falls where you can feel the spray.
Yeah, exactly. feel the shit spray.
I love the idea of putting the column through to.
Oh yeah.
Someone had to build that.
Correct. You like my campsites and my my
that tent right next to Sewage Creek.
Yes. Now I'm a little worried when I start this up that there will be some waves of water.
Yeah.
But it looks.
I would be really careful about that fire in the gazebo. That seems. And the cooking fire there.
Are you suggesting there might be methane?
There might be some kind of flammable gases rising from that creek.
It just adds to the ambiance.
What a great spot to roast a soy wiener. Hashtag campfire site. Is it though? Is it? A nice warming campfire at the hashtag campfire site.